Hey guys, what's going on? Well, I'm sitting back here on a Saturday, uh, smoking a cigar, looking for some whiskey to drink, and a question that was recently asked to me: how do you turn a diehard bourbon drinker into a Scotch drinker? So basically, it's an age-old question. If you had one Scotch to try to turn a bourbon drinker into a Scotch drinker, what would it be? That's a good question. I would say 10 years ago, maybe 15 years ago, I would always use Macallan. This is before the big barrel proof boom. Now, this is when bourbons were 40, 45 on the regular, and that is the Scotch. Scotch usually floats around at 42, 43%. So I would use Macallan to turn a lot of people over to Scotch. Now, do not consider myself a Scotch drinker or a bourbon drinker. I love all spirits. I actually have more bourbon than I do Scotch. But with that question being asked as of recent, with everything going on with the big barrel proof boom and everything like that, and just really thinking outside the box, what would float my boat? And I love bourbon. I love barrel proof bourbon, and I love sherry cask bourbon, which most people do. That's another thing. That's another boom. It's the sherry cask boom, right? Whether it's port wine or sherry cask or PX, everybody's getting to the high proof casking. They want that real strong bourbon with the sweet notes and the floral notes and, all the other good stuff that comes with drinking fine bourbons. So I asked myself, which one? If I had one, just one chance to do it, to turn a diehard bourbon guy. Now I don't want to pull you completely to the Scotch side, because I would never go completely to either side. But I do want to raise an eyebrow. I do want you to say, hey, there is some good juice on the other side as well, right? I need to start dabbling over there. But if I had to change someone's mind and pull them to that side, just to experience. Say less. Aberlour. I got it backwards. You can tell I've been sipping it. The Aberlour Abunadh. So this is batch 67. Batch 67 came in one of the lower ABVs I've seen in the Aberlour Abunadh. This is a 59.8%. They usually come in anywhere between 60 to 63%. But regardless, it is a sherry bomb that's going to explode. It is delicious. Everything about it is phenomenal. I mean, it's so rich. It's so full body. I can't even describe it anymore. I gotta get to the getting. This is my second glass. The evening's early. Oh, it's like stone fruit, plums, vanillas, but the sweet caramel that's just making its way through the whole glass it's like blowing me away, right? Wow. Cherries, a little pepper fizz on the back end. It's a phenomenal whiskey. The Aberlour Abunadh, it's one of my favorite. It was one of my favorite whiskeys that I had of 2022. I am a big fan of it. In a blind taste, I couldn't catch it. I've never even heard of it before in my initial response. And I normally point out one or two scotches in blind tastings. I couldn't put my finger on it, but this is the one I wanted to try. I said, I know it. I know this one, I know it, and I embarrassed the hell out of myself. When I shouted out, it's like Macallan 12. Now on a dry palate, there's no way in hell I would ever mistaken Macallan 12 for Aberlour. But I was like 6 glasses in, I was kind of numb, I'm drinking well, but the sherry cask, the smell, I wasn't 100% sure, but I was very, very close, right? It's a Speyside. It's not a Highland. Aberlour is a Speyside, which is a suburb of Highland. So, to me, it's the same thing. But I am going to enjoy my Aberlour. I've been enjoying it ever since then. Ever since I named it and called it Rome, that has been one of my top scotches ever since. Unless I'm in the mood for something peaty, then of course I'm going Islay. But at the time I wasn't into Islay. I was only Highland and Speyside. But I am smoking the Aberlour Abunadh, the Wise Man. This is the natural. Oh my God! You know, the big brothers, the Tabernacle. If you're not too familiar with it, but this is part of Foundation Cigars. Excellent cigar. This is my first cigar of the night. Been busy running around, but I will continue to enjoy the Aberlour Abunadh. I highly recommend, if you haven't had it, whether you're a bourbon guy, Scotch guy, rum guy, whatever it is, try it. Try the Aberlour Abunadh. It's one of the best things you'll ever taste. Until next time, this is your man D Rich. I'm gonna catch you later. Peace.